Good morning everyone and welcome back. I hope you're all having a fantastic week because I know I sure am. This morning I have a couple of hours to kill before going to work and I've decided to head out to the sand flats. I filmed a video here about 2 to 3 weeks ago chasing topwater whiting and we're out here doing the same thing again today. But there is a bit of a difference. I'm going to be targeting them with a different surface lure and I also have a new rod to give a go. That rod that I'm going to be giving a go is the Atomic Arrows Bream Surface. I probably showed that really dodgily, but yeah, it's the Atomic Arrows Bream Surface. It's a 3 to 8 pound, aka 1.5 to 4 kilos, and a 7-foot rod. Got that paired with the Topwater Revelry, and we're going to be chasing whiting and some bream. We'll see if there's any bream about, but whiting is our main priority. We're going to be throwing this little splash prawn. Had a couple of people comment in the last video to use the MMD splash prawn. I have used this lure a little bit of time ago and didn't have much luck on it, so I brought another one the other day because I ended up losing my first one in a tree. Brought another one the other day and we're going to be trying to catch some fish on it. Now there is a little bit of wind chop this morning, which is actually really good for fishing surface lures. When you're fishing surface lures in the wind, it gives that lure a little bit more action and creates a bit more disturbance on the surface, and I think that seems to fire up the fish. I don't really know what else to say. I've got this boogie board here, trying out something new today. Boogie board with a brag mat on there, so I don't have to walk to shore to measure everything. I'm pretty sure I've covered all the basics on what we're going to be doing this morning, so let's get out there and try and get onto some topwater action before I have to head off. Well, let's set this boogie board down with my dodgy brag mat set up. That duct tape is just going to come off instantly. 130 centimeter brag mat. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm going to try to attach this to my leg. Oh wow, I'm going to have to go right to the ankle. Okay, that kind of works. That's so dodgy, but we'll give it a go anyways. Lots of little whiting in close here. I'm really excited to give this new rod a run in. Atomic sent me a message and actually sent this out to me. I'm not sponsored by them, just giving their products a run. I know they've got some pretty good lures, but I'm yet to use their rods, and that's what we're doing today. Now usually when I'm targeting whiting in specific on topwater, I actually won't start casting until I'm starting to spook fish, because this flat is absolutely huge. Like, as you can see, it's literally a big open plain and it is huge. So there's no point in me just peppering every zone without actually seeing if there's fish in the area. That's what I've just found is most effective with whiting, just getting a clear indication they're in that area. I did a brief rundown on the gear I'm using just before, but I'll go over it again. Starting off with the reel, I've got the Topwater Revelry MQ 2500 and I've got that paired with the Atomic Arrows Bream Surface 7-foot rod, 3 to 8 pounds. It's very, very tippy, as you can see, which is perfect for working little surface lures for bream and for whiting. For the line I have today, I'm rocking an 8 pound Daiwa J braid with an 8 pound FC Rock fluorocarbon leader. I'm starting to get pretty far out now and I'm not spooking any fish, which is a bit strange, but that's sometimes how whiting can be. You've just got to find the spot where they are. So I'll keep walking out a bit, because we've got the wind coming on this direction. I'm going to turn my back and cast with the wind. Get a nice wind assisted cast. I think I'm spooking a couple of whiting here actually. I don't know if they're whiting, but I'll find out. Oh, there's whiting out there. There's whiting out far. I also don't really know how to work this surface lure. I have owned one in the past, which I didn't have much success on. But I know that whiting like a constant retrieve. I'm probably just gonna have to keep this popping across the top. I don't know, I'll work it out. I'll work it out as I go. Oh, wow. I don't know what that was. I think that was a bream. I was tightening my drag, or loosening it, sorry. Just smoked it on the paws. Could have been a flatty? I don't know. That's the spot there. I'm standing on patchy weed and sand, but then this is really, really patchy weed and sand right in front of me. Surely there'd be a fish sitting around there. Oh, as soon as I paused it. Yep, he's got it. Oh, dropped it. Oh, he's got it again. The whiting are all over it. Oh, yep. Oh, he's messed it up. Oh no, he hasn't. Yep, still on it. Oh, what is that? That is big. Wow. That was a big fish. Big whiting. Bummer, man. That is so annoying. That is so many fish that have had a go at it with zero hookup. That's why, if you would have noticed in my last topwater video, those little assist hooks really do help out. I'm gonna have to put some assist hooks on this lure. Oh, yep. Come on. Oh, yep, got him that time. Oh, I dropped him. I think I just seen one right there. Sight cast. Yep. That's a flatty. That is a flathead. And he just smoked it. Wow. I seen a whiting there. Tried to sight cast it. We've got a flatty off the top. It's a good fish as well. No pliers though. Look at that soft rod tip. Really nice. Flatty on the prawn. Big flatty. Hello Flatso, do you want to be the first victim of my dodgy DIY measuring mat? Oh no, that's going to be impossible to get out. Well, he's on the board. I don't know how I think I'm going to be able to get that out. Absolutely crash tackled it. We might as well give you a measure. It's upside down, but he's gone 51. 51 flatso. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get that out here, unfortunately. Just gonna have to walk the dog all the way in. Don't really have much of an option. The one thing I'd forget to bring out here, I was meant to bring my pliers out with me, and I completely forgot. Look how far we are from the shore. Man, oh man. Okay, Flatty. Now that we have pliers, it would have made the job so much easier if I actually bring these out with me. Because as simple as that, that fish is free. This is where it drops a little bit. Alright gal, thanks for playing. She should be pretty tired, that was a big walk in. She's gonna swim off just fine. Just, yeah, pretty tired. There she goes. Cool. Let's make the big treacherous walk back out and see if we can get onto any more. In case there is more flathead, then this is my surface box. In case there is more flathead than whiting. Soft, could I go with a soft pop? No, if there's more flathead than whiting, I'm going to take out the bigger prawn, and I'll also take the sugar pen. I'll take the little sugar pen as well. So I've got a little bit more options. I'm also going to take my pliers this time and a glove in case we somehow hook a big one. Alrighty, we're back out here. Also had a little bit of freight on my line which I just cut and retied. And the knot that I've tied to that lure is a loop knot, so that lure can move freely in the water. I've also got my spare lures on the shirt here, a 95mm prawn and a 75mm bass day sugar pen. I'm pretty sure this is around about where we were. Let's get back into it. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go, that's a whiting. Oh, let's keep the hooks in you, mate. We've already dropped a couple of yous. That was way over the weed beds. How cool is that? On the prawn, that top water bite really heating up coming into summer. Well, we already are in summer. Come up here. You're a solid one. Not a giant, but a solid one. You know what, we might as well give you a quick measure while you're up here. I wasn't going to measure you, but you're here, so if you could settle, 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 settle. There we go, first whiting of the day. And that guy is 33 centimeters. Not a bad fish whatsoever. I finally got a hook in one. They're a bit tricky to hook the old whiting when you're not using assist hooks. It's definitely doable though. Oh wow, I've pinned him in the head. Pinned him in the head. See you, mate. Well, I wasn't going to do a review on this rod, but I think I might, because I'm actually really enjoying it, and it's a very good bang for your buck rod. This is the Atomic Arrows Brim Surface. That's this rod in particular, but I know Atomic have a very nice range of rods for all your different estuary and offshore needs. It's got a really nice rod tip, as you can see, very, very flimsy, and this thing weighs nothing. Like, absolutely weighs not a thing. I think it comes in at around about $150 to $180 depending on where you're shopping it. I know Complete Angler Ulladulla have these, so if you're ever in Ulladulla or in the Ulladulla area, drop into Complete Angler and they'll sort you out with one of these rods. I'm just working the flat at the moment. This is my favourite style of fishing. My favourite two styles of fishing is skinny creek fishing and flats fishing. There's just such a nice abundance of fish up here. You've got bream, whiting and flathead, and you never know what's going to attack the lure. And when they attack a surface lure, they full on smash it. There's no hesitation, no nothing. It's just great fun. And for the little jimmies that want to know how I'm working this lure, just a nice long cast out on the flat, and all I'm doing is just doing pops, popping and winding at the same time, and it creates a really natural fleeing prawn action, which the fish simply cannot resist. If that goes past the whiting's face, 9 times out of 10 they're hitting it. Unless you've got the picky whiting like I put my lure past before. Sight casted for a whiting because I could see him. He didn't want it, and then the flatso came out of nowhere and took it. Yep. Is that a flatty? Hasn't woken up yet. I think that's a bream. It is a bream. Wow. We're ticking off every species here today. Bream on the brim surface. Would you look at that? That is awesome. There's that little brimbo right there. Very nice fish. He actually smoked it. I wasn't sure what it was because when whiting hit, they usually do a big run, and sometimes with flathead, they usually feel really heavy. And that's what also brim do. They hit it and they don't really do much, and then they wake up at the last minute. That is a cool fish. Taking that prawn once again. Let's get this fella back. You. Okay, Mr. Bream. Bleeding a little bit, but he'll be absolutely fine. There we go. See you, mate. Well, that was a bit unnecessary to soak me like that, but it's all right. I hooked him. I guess that's his payback. Oh, bream on it. Oh, go it, mate. Oh, he had a go at it. He did have a go at it. Flats bream are fired. See if I can get him to come up again. That's why it pays to have a nice pair of polarized sunnies. I could just see that fish from all the way over there. Oh, he's on it. Oh, mate, come on. Oh yeah, he's gonna go it. Go it. Oh. Go it. Oh, I shied away. Come back for it again. Yep, there's a bream. Oh, he's dropped it. How was that hit? Oh yeah, whiting on it. All over it. Still on it. Oh mate, how are you not getting a hook in you? Do you see how many whiting were having a go at that then? Yep, he's on it. It's a bream, that's why. It's a very, very hungry bream. So many hits. How have I not hooked into these fish? Actually, no, I should probably make some casts in this direction before walking back to shore. Well, I'm not actually like walking back to shore. I'm just walking in that direction because I'm getting pretty far out. I'm almost on the other side. Like almost fully crossed from one bank to another. Oh, I don't know how long I'll be able to stay here for. I've got to go to work I've got to go into work anyways. I'm getting cold, I can't think. The wind's just picked up something silly and it is freezing. I've only got a fishing shirt on and unfortunately, although the sun's out, it's not punching enough to warm me up. So I'm going to give it a couple more minutes, just work my way back to the bank and call it. It is cold, very cold. La-da-dee-da, la-da-dee-dee. There's a fish. There we go. Oh, and he's dropped it. I don't know how many bloody fish I've dropped today. Too many.